Here's everything new in today's Fortnite update. Okay, so hopping directly into it, up first is a brand new UI update. So essentially, it actually updated for the lore. So basically speaking, Epic Games is going full steam ahead as far as this event. There'll be a lot of spoilers in this video just so you guys are aware. But before we get to that point, we do have for you guys a new skin. So here's a new FFC Striker Sparkplug skin. I will show every skin inside the game at the very end. Alongside that, all the new F1 skins, the new emotes, and everything else. So stay tuned for that as well. Of course, here's the F1 skin. That being said, the next section is full of live event spoilers. If you do not want to be spoiled, click off now. Huge event spoilers. Here are some voice lines that'll be used in the event. These were revealed with the update. So we actually have the bride, which is actually Kill Bill. Kill Bill is now confirmed for Chapter 7 Season 1. She also might be inside the Battle Pass since she is now being used inside the event. Also, by the way, here's our first look at the chapter finale 0-hour event logo. I don't know why I said that's so weird. Essentially speaking, the final event logo is right here. So yes, the official logo. In case you guys are very curious about this stuff, make sure you guys definitely pause to read. We have new voice lines from the bride, from Hope, and Jonesy. So this live event is now set to be the biggest live event we've ever received. I think it's roughly 1 gigabyte. So absolutely ginormous, guys. Just absolutely huge. I got a hair in my eye. But yes, with that being said, it's going to be a massive event. Also, there's going to be a new shop tab tonight. So not only did they actually update the background to kind of go alongside the new 7 returning back, but along with that, tonight's item shop is now called Nuclear Fusion, and the codename is 0 Point. So we could be seeing the return of some sort of 0 Point skins or the 7 skins. I have no idea. With that being said, the 0-hour countdown is now live inside the game. Without a doubt, again, going to be freaking huge. Again, here is the brand new logo, 1 gigabyte compressed, which means it's much bigger when it's not going to be compressed. On top of the stuff, the new OG bunker Morse code is now 0 hours. So even Fortnite OG is actually talking about this upcoming Chapter 6 finale event. I kind of wonder why the actual bunker is warning us and what they're warning us about. The 7 returning, I have no idea. On top of the stuff, for whatever reason, Hatsune Miku will be used during the event. So not only is it Kill Bill, it's also Hatsune Miku. So again, this is going to be a very unique, massive event. A lot of people are completely hyped about this now that we got some stuff leaked early. Also, Wenzo's now posting this GIF of the upcoming Fortnite event. Yes, all the files are currently out. We are not going to show absolutely anything for the event. We want it to be a surprise. So without a doubt, it's going to be is exactly what you guys see right here. Like tons of cameos, tons of crazy stuff could be happening. It's a very long event and it's massive. It's a real event, by the way, just a complete real event. I cannot wait for it. Here's our first look at the Chapter 7 logo, thanks to the Hypex. Very cool scheme, kind of like a black and yellow theme, black and yellow. But on top of that, it also fits the perfect theme of the new map, which is based on the Midwest. By the way, I'm going over everything about Chapter 7 in an upcoming video. Stay tuned for that. Also, Giant Homer is now said to be a brand new skin. He will include a skin, a backbling, a pickaxe, and I think an emote. But yes, this is his actual skin. Weirdly enough, he will be in his underwear. So that's going to be an actual new skin coming to the item shop very soon. He is currently encrypted. With that being said, the 7 is now returning for Chapter 7 as a new banner and logo has been added today. So not only is everything updated with the 11th event, but the 7 is coming back in full swing, and they will be a major part of the upcoming live event. Here's our first look at the BR map now updated. It is now updated for basically the massive chemical spill that's happening across the island, which is why Homer is now being duplicated in today's update. But on top of that, in week 4, the final week of the Simpsons season, there's going to be a giant Homer on the island, very similar to what we see with Godzilla. So right now, this is kind of why. Of course, here's what that giant Godzilla looks like inside the game. It's called Big Idiot, now Bigger Idiot. So absolutely hilarious. By the way, we also got our first look at Scratchy or Itchy. Yeah, I think this is Scratchy. I think that's Itchy. But Itchy is going to be a brand new pet relatively soon at some point at this week or next week. So awesome stuff right there. To top things off, again, Kill Bill, aka the bride, is now confirmed. We also got the first look at the Chapter 7 island and a giant statue. So essentially speaking, right here in the background video is kind of like the first look at the Chapter 7 island. So here's the graphics and absolutely everything. This was seen in the free skin trailer, which, by the way, here's that free skin trailer. So the Winter Rush now starts today. So this was revealed yesterday. By the way, Epic Games, reach out for some deals, man. I used to do deals with you guys all the time. They paid so many people to promote this skin. Let me in on Epic Games. But with that being said, yes, you guys can now claim a free skin today at some point with the new Winter Rush challenges. Also, Vecta is now set to have an emote featuring his clock. That is going to be very creepy and very cool. Definitely going to be a must comp. The DeLorean is also appearing during the event. So like I noted, there's going to be a ton of cameos during this event. And we also got the first sound effects for the upcoming Stranger Things Blitz map. So when you guys discover that point of interest, this is what it's going to sound like. And with that being said, that is everything new and important in today's update. Of course, for the rest of the video, I'll be showcasing off every single F1 skin. Make sure you guys stick around. I'll see you guys in part 2 later on today.